I just ended off, I'm still out of breath. I just ended off my last vlog and I'm starting off my second vlog of my Rome trip. Let me just show you my view that I'm looking at right now. You know, it doesn't really do it justice from this angle, but basically I'm in this little loft. Let me give you guys a tour. This is the front door. I booked this place off of Airbnb, and let me tell you, it's better than the pictures even showed. There's a glare, so you're not really seeing the outside that well, but I'm clearly on the top floor, absolutely exhausted. You walk in, I wonder how many times people have hit their head on this beam. Beautiful dining room table. I already checked to see if I could add an extra night here, and it's booked directly after I'm leaving. Of course it is. I'm devastated because I could stay here forever, but this is the kitchen. Skylights everywhere, which is my dream. I absolutely love skylights. I love how the fridge just kind of blends in and looks like a cabinet. Oh my God, I'm so hungry right now, speaking of. This whole china cabinet. Okay, cute art everywhere. You walk in, this is the bedroom. Nice bed, I cannot wait to crank the AC in here. Mirrored closet. Another mirrored closet over here. Me. I'm wearing like the most baggy little Teletubby looking Billie Eilish outfit today. So honestly, a decent counter space. I wasn't expecting this kind of counter space. And then a nice little shower that fully encloses. We have a bidet, regular toilet, washer, more skylight. But guys, this right out here, this is the reason I booked this Airbnb. Walk outside. We have this little area right here. And then we have these steps. I can't believe I have all of this to myself. And then I have this entire roof space to myself. And I have this view. This is why I wish I was staying here so much longer, because I could get so many vlogs edited from here. My God, it's so gorgeous. I can smell so much jasmine too. But yeah, I could get my vlogs edited here. I could lay out here. I could do all kinds of things. But no, I only have 2 nights here and I'm so sad. And I have to leave so early after the second night. But this is my view. It's so gorgeous. Why do I have to leave? My only gripe about this place is that it smells kind of funny. I don't even know. It smells like a mix of alcohol, vetiver, and just old wood. It's like you're in a bar in Williamsburg or something. I don't really know. I am starving. I haven't eaten anything since I had breakfast, which was hours ago. Let's see, it's almost 5 p.m. No, it is 5 p.m. now. I haven't had breakfast since, oh God, 8 a.m. So it's been hours since I had a single bite of food. I've been walking around all day. Guinness is a meal in itself, but I need some actual substance. So let's go find some food. This is pistachio gelato. It's so good. It actually tastes like the whole pistachio nut. Like it tastes like the shell too. That's how pistachio it is. I don't think it has added sugar. I got lasagna for dinner, had some Pinot Grigio with it. And I'm really glad that I had an early dinner because I need to edit and do some stuff on my computer tonight, this evening, before I go to bed. So I'm trying to be disciplined and get that stuff done and then go to bed tonight at a decent time. Yeah, I need to edit my first Rome vlog because there is a brand deal in that one and I have to get that submitted. I have 2 other vlogs from before that one that I have not yet edited and posted. So by the time I get home, I'm gonna have 4 different vlogs that need to be posted, which is good, but a little bit overwhelming right now. My life has just been like jam-packed in the last 2 weeks. I had jury duty, flight attendant trips, and now my leisure trip and just working nonstop. I just feel like I haven't been able to catch up. But while the sun is still up, there's parrots flying around. I didn't realize there were parrots here. Parakeets, I guess. Kitty cats on the rooftop. Today kind of went from being a bust, how it started, to being like a really, really good day. The 2 British guys that I met, they were so funny, so cute. It was an older gentleman and a younger kid. The older gentleman had to be like 50s, I'm gonna guess. And then young kid. He had to be, I would guess like 21. He was so young. And they were here on a work trip and they were so funny listening to the two of them. You could tell they've been in each other's presence for a long time because they drove here from England, but it was fun talking to them for a couple hours. And then at the restaurant was really interesting. I put the name on the screen. I already forgot what it was called. There was a couple next to me. I think they were German. They were so nice. And I think the guy was a first responder of some sort because there was a woman who passed out in the restroom and he like immediately jumped up to action and was helping her and like the restaurant staff take care of her and checking in on her. So I have a feeling, I don't know what he does, but he is a first responder of some sort. I'm like 90% sure they were speaking German. And then there was an American couple next to me. And I have to say, no, I dropped some pistachio ice cream. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty embarrassed because they were so rude to the server. I don't know where in the States they were from, but it hadn't even been that long that they were waiting at their table. Maybe tops 10 minutes. I don't think it was that long, which granted in the United States, like, yeah, that's like a long time to be waiting for your table or for service because servers work off tips in the US. But here, they don't work off tips. And I feel like a lot of Americans who come here, they don't realize that. And there's also just a different way of dining and living here. People take things a lot slower. It's more of a social thing, relaxing, enjoying your time. It's not a get in, get out, turn your table as fast as you can. It's a very different experience in Europe, at least where I've been to in Europe. And the guy was like, what the hell? No one's come over here yet. And she's like, I know, this is ridiculous. He's passed our table like 3 times. Just like raise your hand, which I do understand. Like in the US, it feels rude to be like, excuse me. It's just different here. So, but this is what really pissed me off is when they finally flagged someone over, their server was like, yes, what can I get you guys? Like ready to take their full order. And the dude was like, so do you need help or something? And immediately I wanted to like melt into my chair. The server looked at him and he was like, what do you mean? He's like, you need help? Seems like you guys are so busy. No one's even glanced at us. Immediately I looked up at him and he and I made eye contact and I looked down. I couldn't help but be like, are you serious? I couldn't believe it was so embarrassing how rude he was to the server. And yes, they were actually slammed. It was like peak dinner time here. Well, maybe a little early, but it's slammed everywhere here. It's a holiday weekend here. There's a line for people to get into the restaurant. They're busy. But to be so condescending about it really pissed me off. And then they finally ordered everything and the girl, anytime they did anything, she was like, Grazie. Oh, it's like nails on a chalkboard. And I know I'm not perfect and I don't pronounce things perfectly. I know, like, not at all. But still, it was just like the rudeness and then the Grazie after, it was so cringe. And I could tell the servers were not happy. Just try to be gracious when visiting another country. Just be gracious and try to be understanding. But that would go for even if you were in the United States at a restaurant where they do work for tips. My ice cream's melting. Where they do work for tips, you still don't speak to someone like that. That's rude. Yes, he was busy. Whatever. Let me enjoy this on the roof. Good morning. It's unreal how pretty it is. But it is 8 a.m. actually. Ooh, it's almost 9 a.m. So it's a lot later than I thought it was. I have an interesting outfit on. I don't even know if I like it that much. I have this little like baby tee that says Rome on it, Roma. Layered up my jewelry today. Rings, bracelets. This necklace, these 2 necklaces I haven't worn yet since I've been here. I got them from Mason Fufu. Fufu, such a funny name. But then this maxi skirt from Shop Sani, gazelles with ruffle socks. So I'm gonna be cool. It's not gonna be too hot for me, thankfully. Oh, and I did some makeup. I have like tinted sunscreen on, some blush, mascara. I did a little bit of shimmery eyeshadow. My legs and ankles feel swollen, but that happens when I travel. I slept a little over 7 hours last night. I woke up in the middle of the night around like 2 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and I could not fall back asleep until probably 3 to 4 a.m. So that's why I ended up not doing the whole wake up call at 5 a.m. thing. I don't know why I'm not sleeping through the night. Like I'm finally able to go to bed at a normal time and wake up at a normal time, and I'm not napping during the day. So why is it that I can't sleep straight through the night? I don't know. I'm gonna wear some sunglasses. Switching it up. I think I'm just gonna wear these today. My Aquilas. just for a different look. I have my Celine sunglasses, but I get so worried about wearing them. I don't know, I just think of like pickpocketers. So today I'm gonna wear them because I'm doing a lot today. So here's what really sucks. I'm actually pretty upset about it. The Colosseum is sold out. Vatican City museums, the Vatican Museum are sold out. Sistine Chapel, sold out. No one told me to buy tickets in advance for those things. I'm so used to buying tickets, museum tickets, like day of. Like I've never really had a problem with that kind of stuff. Like the Acropolis and all of Parthenon, you can do that day of. I've never had an issue, but it's completely sold out. And I checked 2 days ago for both. And no matter like if you book a tour, everything, every single thing is booked. So I'm just gonna go and walk around the outside of it. You can still walk around the Vatican City. You can still obviously go and see the outside of the Colosseum. I'm just really bummed. I would have loved to go inside and learn more about it, but that's not in the cards for me today. And I'm just gonna accept it and move on with my life. But I'm really sad about the Sistine Chapel thing because that was probably the #1 thing I wanted to see in Rome. And I've looked on like everything, every single thing is sold out for today. And it's because of what I was reading is that it's because of the holiday. So it was cool to see that stuff yesterday for the holiday, but I would have rather come on a less busy weekend and been able to, one, not have to wait so long to get into restaurants, and two, like how the other night I wasn't even able to get anything until 11 p.m. because every restaurant around here had like lines wrapping around the blocks, and I ended up not even eating dinner because I got too tired to wait that long. So I don't know, some would say, I know some people were saying I was lucky to be here this weekend to see that, and while the jets were cool, I love air shows, I would have much rather seen the Colosseum and the Vatican City or the Sistine Chapel. Like those are like bucket list things for me, and I don't know when I'm gonna be back in Rome to do all of this stuff. Like my purpose for this trip to Rome was to be able to see as much of Rome as I could, so when I come back to Italy, I don't feel the need to like stop in Rome. I can just go to other places in Italy. But I'm still grateful to be here and to get to see everything that I will get to see. But I need to get a coffee and like maybe a pastry or something. I'm gonna try, my dinner is kind of late tonight too. It's at 9 p.m. I'm eating at, oh my God, what's the name of the restaurant? Roma Sparita. That's a place Anthony Bourdain went, and I'm excited to follow in his footsteps. But I'm gonna go to, I think it's called Roscioli Cafe. It's got pastries, they have all kinds of good stuff, and they have coffee. So we're gonna go there, get something to eat, and then we're gonna trek our way over to the Colosseum. It's gonna be a long walk, but I'm excited to do the walk. Actually, I lied. If Barnum Roma is open again, I'm gonna go there just because I know that it's so delicious. And I can get like eggs and bacon because I really feel like I need to fuel up, and maybe like a couple coffees, you know, really enjoy it. And then maybe I'll do that. is so hot outside today, but it is beautiful. It's in the 90s. The energy is really good in Boston right now. The Celtics won the NBA Finals, so everyone's in a good mood here. It's summer, full swing summer, and the days are long. Everything is just wonderful. It's amazing to be back home. My Rome trip was so good. I have to be fully transparent though. It was one of the harder solo trips I've done. I felt loneliness much more than I ever have doing a solo trip before. I don't know if it's because I was there for so long or what exactly it was, but it has nothing to do with Rome itself or the people there. The people were absolutely incredible. I met people along the way on that trip, and I don't know, it was just amazing overall. That last night was kind of crazy. I made friends at Roma Spirita, and then we went to a tequila bar around the corner together, and my camera cut out the memory. Anyway, the bartender was amazing. The bartender and then the owner was there, and they kept making shots for us, which was a horrible idea since I had to wake up early and go to the airport the next day to catch a flight home. But I think, like I was saying, because I was so lonely during that trip, I just wanted to have fun and hang out with people that night. And I didn't get drunk, like super drunk or anything. Don't worry, I was perfectly safe. And I had one of the girls I met at the bar, she made sure I got to the Airbnb safely. Anyway, everything was good. I was around the corner from where I was staying, so I was safe. But I don't usually go out when I travel alone. I usually am back inside my Airbnb by the time it's dark out. So I don't necessarily recommend that if you're a female traveling alone, but I also don't regret it at the same time. Just the hangover that I had the next morning. Traveling home, it was a long journey, let me tell you that, because of the hangover and my back hurt. But there is no greater feeling than when you really do want to just be home, be back near your friends, get back into your routine of eating healthy. Even the routine of going to work kind of felt good. I've done 4 trips since then. I took a little break from vlogging, but I'm ready to get back into the swing of vlogging. I have a trip tomorrow that I'll be vlogging and posting for you guys. I'm very excited for it. I'm going back to a layover that I haven't done in a year almost, and I just can't wait to get back there. Anyway, for those of you who are new here, if you just discovered my channel, I'm a flight attendant vlogger. I typically vlog my layovers or my travels for leisure. You can follow me on Instagram or TikTok at Balanced Flyer, just like my YouTube channel name. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. Please say hello in the comments and give this video a like because it really supports my channel. I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.